Alrighty, welcome back. I'm Ezra. This is Fallout 3. I just moved all my stuff up here. I'm creating a second save spot up here that has all of my stuff in this chest. And then I have, and then I have a save spot right here that has all my stuff in the bottom chest. Because I don't know whether I'm going to do this and then immediately jump off the base, or whether I'm going to have to, you know, make my way to the bottom as fast as possible. Because that is also a possibility. I have no idea how that's going to work, and I don't want to be too overburdened if I need to move quickly.
Still no go on target.
No, you went and got me mad!
Okay, you go up and kill those guys. I'm busy. Am I being lit on fire? I'm trying to collect stuff. Will you guys... I don't know why the Hellfire Stormtrooper's coming up as a friendly. That's that. Okay. Just another door to be able to get up to the top. Which, you know, isn't unhelpful, but isn't super helpful either. Turns you into paste.
Nice try!
There's another up. I mean, if I remembered this stuff better, I'd have less issues. But then if I remembered this stuff better, I wouldn't have as much fun playing it again. If I didn't have as much fun playing it again, I wouldn't be playing it. I overfilled all my stuff, huh? I have no idea where he's out there killing stuff. Oh, and of course, I don't have things to even combine together to get me back down under. Of course not. Oh. Okay, so here's the door I cut. I already cut through.
What? I hear something.
Yeah, there's two more dudes up there. I'm gonna go drop my stuff back off and I'll be right back.
Fall back to regroup.
It may come back to me having to go all the way back
Situation resolved. Fall back to
to that other save I made.
Tango spotted.
And then moving all of my stuff actually off the base. just so I can get my stuff over to the where I'm already saving it. Just to then come back on here.
Come on. Wherever you are.
Target trace lost.
Okay, who's next?
Okay, I did this already. Apparently not. I missed stuff. And then there's upstairs. Okay, so there's the satellite uplink terminal so that I can nuke this place. Or not nuke, but, you know, trash it. There's an Enclave officer. Too far. Security terminal. Unlock station doors. Mr. Gutsy, thank you for dying in my service. Your sacrifice has not been in vain. Well, that means there's probably stuff down here. No, okay. So that was the opposite direction. Okay. And I got these. Okay. Back up. Okay. Yes. Good. You're out to the Air Force Base. Let's see what's out here. Oh, this is just the highest tower. So there's nothing out here. Okay. Oh, Q will just walk me forward? I didn't know that. Alright. So that leaves me with... Alright. Check satellite status. Okay. Can't load that. And I could nuke whoever I wanted to, but okay. So now I just have to escape the platform.
Have a nice day.
You should leave, buddy. Okay. Okay. That means I'm going out the top. That means I'm going out that door. So give me a minute to move all of my stuff up to there. Alright. So now we're back up here. Took forever. Oh, come on, Fox! Anyway, I went and grabbed everything, including my stuff that was outside in the... Dude, I want to shoot you in the chest. Thank God. Alright. Blah, blah, blah. Fire payload, blah, blah, blah. Adams Air Force Base, blah, blah, blah. Fire payload. Confirm. And all I gotta do is make it to this door right here. Oh crap, which door is it? Boo. I went to the wrong door. It's this door. And hopefully, there's a way out up here. Because that bottom one we know is locked. Now. I certainly hope I don't have to jump. Okay.
Surprised to see me?
Not really.
He's told me everything you've done and the sacrifices your family's made for the sake of the wasteland. All I can say is, you've done one hell of an outstanding job out here, soldier. A hell of a job. Now it's time to do my job and to get your ass onto this vertibird before it goes up like a nuke. Hurry, the orbital strike will be coming down any moment now.
So I am glad I went and grabbed my stuff. Though, I don't know that I don't get to come back.
I'm going to set this bird down near the control tower so we can watch the fireworks. Should be a hell of a show.
I'll have to check to see if I can come back after going to the Citadel. I'm still super full. I did grab all my stuff. Apparently I can get to the baseball field over there by the housing. Hopefully Stig got off. I don't know why we didn't just take it over. If I killed everybody in there, I don't know why we didn't just take over instead of nuking it. Because we could have saved that payload for somewhere else at a later point in time.
Come on, soldier. Move like you've got a purpose and get aboard.
Okay, you're the guys who are the ones that required me to get off to watch it.
Strap yourself in. We're headed back to the Citadel. Elder Lyons wants to speak to you when we touch down.
Of course he
Don't
does.
worry about the remainder of the Enclave forces. We'll mop up the rest.
Mop up the rest? I killed them all. They're dead. Except for the 2 vertebrates that got away from me. I guess there was that. I mean, was that necessary to just sit here and just...
When I first met you some time ago, I was leery of your motivations, and even more concerned with your methods.
Yeah, whatever.
At the battle for Project Purity, you proved yourself. And any doubts that I had about you dissipated on that day. Now with the Enclave in ruins, and with you to thank for it, I'm almost at a complete loss for words.
So you're finally gonna allow me
I
to...
feel proud to call
learn
you
how to-
one of our own, and I promise that what you've done here today will be recorded by our scribes as an historic moment. On behalf of the Brotherhood of Steel, and on behalf of the
Yeah.
free people of this wasteland, I thank you.
Cool. Now let me find a place to store my stuff. Nope, you're not a place to store my stuff. But you are. Alright, I'm gonna move all my stuff and I'll be back. And then we'll see if we can see if we can go back. And then I'll look up a list of the bobbleheads and we'll go after bobbleheads next. Alright. I didn't finish moving all my stuff because I'm running out of time. I can finish moving it later. Now we're gonna go. Alright, let's find Lucas Sims' house. Does the local map now I'm gonna have to go break into Lucas Sims' house. Which is going to cost me some karma, and steal the bobblehead, which will probably also cost me some karma. But... oh, I can just open the door to Lucas Sims' house? Hi there, Harden Sims. There we go. Bobblehead of strength. And now we look at my stats, my special. Strength is at 10. Next we have the bobblehead of perception. Is in the Republic of Dave, in the Museum of Dave, on the bookshelf to the right of the room. Okay, so we're going to have to go to the Republic of Dave. I'm just glad that didn't cost me any of my data. World map. Oh, and there's no search. I don't know where the Republic of Dave is. The Republic of Dave's all the way out there, so let's go here. And let's move it to there. Which means we won't actually make it out there today. We will probably get stopped at this first. Location. Unless we crash. What are we doing? We crashed. Alright, give me a minute, I'll be back. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, I got it set. Let's actually walk. Pull my weapon again. I got 10 minutes left, so I can at least make it to this other power station. It's about time to take another trip down to the island and repair up some gear again, too. Wait. Okay, so let's hit the dairy farm real quick. And then we'll hit the power station. And then we'll get to Dave's, which means we won't make it today. But you guys are bleeders. I take hardly any damage. Did I just blow your gun out of your hand?
Load!
Yeah, totally ruined that combat shotgun too. And this place is now on my map. Yep, Chased Acres. Which sounds like it should be a nice place, but you know, obviously isn't. Nothing there. And some stuff over here. And shoot the bike. And go into the silo. Ouch! My ear. Pugilism. That's melee, which... No, that's unarmed, which I can still use. No. There's no point in me wasting the use of it. Excuse me. Because, okay, there's no point in me wasting the use of it, because when I find the unarmed... Wow, I blew up a whole bunch of cars. When I find the unarmed bobblehead... I will automatically go up to...
Water. Thank God. I know you're probably just yanking my chain, but it's not like I'm going anywhere. You know where to find me.
Okay. I'll bring you some water if I remember. You know, or you could just walk around this side of the building, and I'm sure there's a water fountain on the inside. No water fountain in here? That is a shame. I'll bring you some water though if I remember. Let me guess. Prisoner. Presumed. Oh, no. Suddenly. Definitely got two. Produced. Really? Predator it is. Because I don't need to really waste my time cracking into safes and stuff anymore if I don't have to. Let's see. That's everything. Maybe there'll be some dirty water in here that I go give him. Nope.
There are times that I feel the primal part.
Yeah. You feel the primal part, and I ignore you altogether. I'll port back up here in just a minute and give Ben Cummings some water. Let's see those rocks. How did I not hit that one? You didn't walk in front of me, so I didn't shoot you. Turned you into parts.
Too fun.
Now back to what I was doing. 26.5 minutes. I'm almost out of time. Looks like we're gonna make it to the Republic of Dave. And just get started on whatever's going on here.
Hey you, stop! What do you want from the Republic of Dave? This is the Republic of Dave. Duh. It's named for President Daddy. But you have to talk to him if you want to stay here. Okay, I'll take you. But President Daddy doesn't always like new people. Okay, follow me.
Yeah. Alright. I have to slow walk with her. I can't open any of these buildings until I either kill Dave or whatever. Museum of Dave. I'm only really here for this. I don't want to take anything other than that. Perception is now 10. Bam.
What have you got on
Get
your mind?
out of my way!
Yes.
No.
By all means.
Get out of my way! Are you still taking your sweet time to walk up to the building?
Dave doesn't like us talking to strangers.
Okay.
I am Dave, President of the Republic of Dave. You will address me as Mr. President, or I will have you executed.
I'm gonna end up killing him.
Are you applying for citizenship, asylum, or just vacationing in the Republic of Dave? You are? Excellent. It's good to see that the Wasteland has finally recognized the sovereign Republic of Dave. If the people of the Wasteland are generous and respectful, I might deign to annex them. There's an election for the next president. Don't look so surprised. Can't you see this is a republic? Ah, a seeker of knowledge, then? Well, trust me, an election is what separates a president like myself from a monarch like my father. My father inherited his political power from birth and renamed this great nation the Kingdom of Tom. Although I also inherited my political power from my father when I took over, I formed a republic so the people may elect their leader. All right, sure, why not? The people have a tendency to wait until the last minute to vote, but I'd like just to get it over with.
So I can
I'll
take
spare
over
a few
Dave.
caps if you just tell each of the adults to get over to the voting booth sometime today, so I cinch the victory. Not that I have anything to worry about. The people know who their leader is in this republic. Of course I voted. I was the first to vote. Now I'm just waiting for the rest of the votes to come in.
Okay. I think I can take over without
Very
having
well.
to kill everybody. And that's the way I want to
I
do
don't think
things.
that belongs to you.
I heard that Dave allowed you to stay. Well, welcome, stranger. Just be mindful of the children. Sure, honey, but don't make it too long, or Dave will start wondering why we're talking. Dave is a good man. He looks after all the children and makes sure they have plenty to do. He's bought a lot of toys, not that he'd admit it. He has our Shauna teach classes to the younger ones. She's over at the Museum of Dave to the west of the Republic. Not much to say, really. I'm Dave's wife, or first wife, I guess. I've lived here for many years now. Well, yes. Dave and I were married when he was wandering the wasteland, before inheriting the Republic from his father, Tom. After Ralph was born, Dave said that the President of the Republic needed to repopulate the wasteland. So, now we have a second wife. We have plenty of food and water here, and the
I don't know if I
compound
want to
is
take over the
fairly
Republic of
safe.
Dave.
I'm glad the children can be raised here, away from the wasteland.
I mean, you're in the
I'd like to see more trading done with the local caravans, but Dave's afraid their outside influence could weaken the Republic. Sure, honey.
Yeah.
Election time is always exciting around here. Only Dave. He's the only person who ever runs. I don't think you can do that. You'd better ask Dave. Did you ask Dave if that's okay? Believe it or not, I used to lead a group bigger than this one on an old caravan route. I did it for years, and we did pretty well for ourselves. But what am I talking about? Running against Dave would be like betraying him. You're right. Dave's just been pushing me around. It's time for a change. You're right. I'll go right now.
I don't remember if that's what I want to do,
Fingers
but
crossed.
Bye.
I mean, it'll work for now. I think if Rosie takes over, I still don't get anything, but, you know. I really do think it's just that. There's only like 5 people here. It's nighttime. That's what we're gonna call it. Go and shut the gate.
President Daddy says the people from outside the Republic are bad. Are you really from the wasteland? Wow!
Alright, and I'm gonna call it here. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.